It's the 35th match of IPL 2019 happening at Eden Gardens. It is Kolkata Knight Riders against Royal Challengers Bangalore, and the match will be taking place on Friday in IPL 2019 with Royal Challengers Bangalore really playing for pride after a terrible tournament so far, just one victory. Let's get the analysis of Dasgupta and Shaun Tait here in the studio. I mean, mathematically, Deep, they're still in it, but it does seem like an outside chance of making the semi-finals.
I wouldn't even say that. Yes, mathematically, yes. I mean, if they go on to win every game, it is possible. They'll end up with 7 wins, and teams in the past have qualified with 7 wins. But then again, it boils down to the net run rate. I mean, then again, it's not just about winning, it's about winning with good margins and all. But to be honest, I don't think RCB is going to think like that, and maybe they shouldn't think like that. They're just going to go. They should be just going out there and last 7 games to make a mark for themselves as individuals, as a team. I think that just makes them a little more dangerous than what they actually are.
And KKR with 4 wins and 4 losses. This is a match they don't want to drop, Shaun, because a lot of other teams have been beating them pretty handily.
Well, yeah, I think it's a more important game for the Knight Riders. They're a side that we expect to make the top 4 usually. So a big game for them, and a team like Bangalore, when they've got not a great deal to lose right now, it can be dangerous playing against a side like that, especially with a couple of their big names. So more important to Kolkata this match than Bangalore, that's for sure.
Yeah, we saw the record there. They're pretty dominant there at the Garden. So let's get Dasgupta's playing 11, how he sees it for Kolkata.
Well, if you look at my playing 11, I haven't made any changes because, to be honest, the reason why they haven't got a win in the last 3 games, I think the last time they had back-to-back 3 losses was way back in 2014. And one of the reasons being the big names aren't firing, be it the spinners, be it the middle order batsmen like Robin Uthappa and Nitish Rana, or as I mentioned, the spinners. There are like 3 big names there, Kuldeep, Piyush and Sunil Narayan. And generally would still want to go with that. You still want to go with those tried and tested names. So that's the reason I really haven't made any changes.
Well, just 1 win out of 8 matches for RCB. As we mentioned, it's pretty much the end of the season for them in terms of finals possibility. But what about their lineup? How can they make things click for them, Shaun?
Look, the reason why I bring Steyn in is because it gives them a bit of an injection of a guy that everyone wants to play with. He's good to be around with when it comes to being on the field in cricket. So he might just add a little bit. And because their bowling hasn't been fantastic, I think last game it was pretty good, but hasn't been fantastic, may as well get him in. And then obviously the opposition, when you're facing a guy like Dale, even if he's not at what he once was, I mean, he's still bowling quite well, but it just puts a little bit of doubt in the batsman's mind as well as Dale Steyn running in. So, yeah, I mean, I like the fact that he's turned up and adds a bit to their team.
Yeah, no, it's going to be his first match in the T20 in Indian League for 3 years. It's going to be something exciting to watch, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, people over in this country especially, they love him. So He's been a fantastic IPL player in the past, big name, so a good time for Bangalore to have someone like that on their side.
Yeah, and also the surface at Eden Gardens kind of helps, would help him and any fast bowler for that matter. It's got pace, it's got bounce. So if you have to get somebody in for the first time after 3 years, that would be the best surface too. We're
going to be watching Gill and seeing how he's going to be performing, of course, for Kolkata, and you've picked him as a player to watch in this game.
Yes, I would like, provided he bats in the top order, I would really like to see him bat in the top order. I think, Robin or one of them, either Robin or Nitish needs to make way for someone like him because he's looked good. And again, you need that spark, as Shaun mentioned about Dale Steyn. Even KKR needs a spark, and I think he's that guy, can give you that spark.
What about Virat Kohli? He's playing, he doesn't like losing. He's lost 7 times in this tournament. So what are we expecting from him, Shaun?
Well, again, you've got a guy, you've got Kohli and De Villiers in that side. You don't want to talk about just 2 players, but they're big name players, and if those 2 make runs, then they're always a chance in every single game. So, and the way they played last game was good as well. So it is important that he shows up every match and gets back to his best.
So how are you guys seeing it? Do you think there's any chance that Kolkata will drop this at home?
There is a good chance. They've lost out of the 3 that they've lost. A couple of them has been at Eden Garden. So there is a chance. And as Shaun mentioned a while ago, that RCB is even more dangerous now because they've got nothing to lose here.
What about your prediction?
Oh yeah, I'm very much 50-50 with this. The way RCB is starting to look, they're not looking too bad. De Villiers we just saw on the screen. De Villiers is starting to hit the ball pretty well. And when likes of him and Coley are going well, then it's dangerous. Even Mo and Ali,
he's
last
great to
game
watch,
had a good one as well. So they're getting better. So I'm a bit 50-50 this one, to be honest.
All right, many thanks to Shaun Tait and Deep Dasgupta. It is the 35th match of IPL 2019. It's happening on Friday between Kolkata and Bengaluru.